Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, April 3rd. A very active weather pattern continues across the nation. Severe weather late yesterday in southeastern Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. Those remnant showers and thunderstorms have moved to the east. Not producing severe weather right now, but there will be some severe weather later today in a good part of the southeastern U.S., like southern Alabama, Georgia, all the way into South Carolina, for example. That particular low pressure system impacting the southeastern U.S. pulls to the north and east, and rain arrives in the mid-Atlantic region this evening, continues into the day on Tuesday, and this rain event will have some strong thunderstorms possible in the mid-Atlantic region. All of this repeats itself in the middle and latter part of the week. Another rain event for the mid-Atlantic region on Thursday and Thursday night. That one could feature some severe thunderstorm activity in the mid-Atlantic region, and more severe weather threatens the southern states in the middle part of the week with that second area of low pressure. That late week system will be a very powerful low pressure system. It'll be a slow mover. It'll end up causing accumulating snow in places like western New York State, western Pennsylvania, West Virginia, western Maryland, all the way down to the Smokies. The Appalachians could get several inches of snow on Friday behind that second system. A pretty decent cold blast following that late week rain event here in the mid-Atlantic region will again produce accumulating snow in the Appalachian Mountains. Well, let's take a look at the current surface map. High pressure generally in control here in the northeastern U.S., so we'll have sunshine fading behind thickening clouds. A lot of shower and thunderstorm activity right now in the southeastern U.S. If I were to pick the area with the most likely chances for severe weather later today, it would be the southern part of Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. This region right in here is really in line for the potential severe weather later today. This is the low pressure area that moves up to the north and west of the I-95 corridor. Hence, we'll get into the warm sector on Tuesday. Temperatures at 70 degrees in many of the big cities along the I-95 corridor. D.C., for example, maybe even 70 in Philadelphia. And again, there will be a possible thunderstorm mixed into this initial rain event here in the mid-Atlantic region. Possible thunderstorm tonight and especially during the day on Tuesday as we get into that warm sector. Well, let's take a look at a radar loop in the southeastern part of the country. And here is what remains of that band of severe thunderstorms late yesterday. It's now crossing basically the central and southern parts of Alabama. Some heavy, steady rain up across northern Alabama. Again, all of this will intensify with daytime heating over the next few hours, and the greatest chance for severe weather from, let's say, midday on through the afternoon will be across southern Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina, and also the Florida Panhandle. Some of this activity moves to the north and east, and rain arrives in the mid-Atlantic region this evening. And again, there can be a thunderstorm mixed in with this initial rain event this week in the hours overnight tonight and on the day on Tuesday. Well, let's take a look at last night's 06Z GFS model run. First, I want to focus in on the upper part of the atmosphere. A lot of upper-level energy here, and we'll kind of walk through in 6-hour increments using maps from tropicaltidbits.com. First, the 500 millibar level, and then we'll look at the surface. Here's the deep upper-level trough that's taking on a negative tilt, which means extends from the northwest to the southeast, causing severe weather potentially later today across places like southern Alabama, central Alabama, Georgia, Panhandle of Florida, South Carolina. Keep pushing forward here. That moves on to the northeast into the mid-Atlantic region. Then you'll see it tends to flatten out. This is now tomorrow morning, and that upper level energy tends to kind of flatten out as it moves to the north and east. And the end result will be pretty much a moderate rain event for D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. I expect more rainfall associated with its initial rain event tonight and Tuesday. More rainfall to the north and east, maybe a half an inch in D.C., an inch in Philly, an inch and a half in New York City, for example. And again, there can be a few embedded strong thunderstorms in with this initial event. Here we are now by tomorrow night, this next deep upper level trough starting to take shape over the middle part of the country. And again, there will be another round of severe weather in the south central U.S. during the midweek time frame. This is now Wednesday morning. Very impressive upper level piece of energy. Wednesday in the mid-Atlantic region will be a nice day. Calm before the next storm here. Let's keep moving forward. And notice a little difference in this late week event here in terms of the upper atmosphere. First of all, you'll notice a much more vigorous upper level feature, much more slow moving. It tends to take on a kind of a cutoff low look to it. Here we are by Thursday morning, and again we'll enter into the warm sector on this particular storm here in the mid-Atlantic region. Thursday will be a day of rain, heavy at times, maybe some embedded strong to severe thunderstorms. Let's keep pushing forward here. Kind of a spinning cutoff upper level low by the time late Thursday night, early Friday takes a hold here. This is Friday morning, just a deep upper level low spinning over the northeastern U.S. This will do a couple of things. It'll extend this particular event from Thursday into Friday, and it will pull in some quite chilly air behind it during the day on Friday. Very windy, much cooler on Friday, and again expect some accumulating snow in places like western New York, western Pennsylvania, throughout West Virginia, western Maryland, all the way down into the Smokies of northeastern Tennessee. Let's keep moving forward. This is now Friday evening, just sitting there and spinning. Once this finally pulls out of here, we'll tend to warm up during the weekend and the early part of next week. Well, let's now walk through the surface forecast maps, again using tropical tidbits for these maps. The 06Z GFS model run. Here we are currently Monday morning, high pressure off the coast here. Some heavy rain already occurring down in the deep south, but the best chance for severe weather will be during the midday and afternoon hours across central and southern Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, the panhandle of Florida. Let's keep moving forward here. Rainfall arrives in the mid-Atlantic region this evening. Some decent winds develop out of the south to southwest here. And again, severe weather down across the southeastern U.S. There can be a thunderstorm or two mixed in here in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City corridor. Maybe even a strong thunderstorm or two. That low pressure pulls up to the north and west. This is by Tuesday morning. The steadiest, heaviest rain in the I-95 corridor will be over with early tomorrow morning, but certainly can be some showers during the day on Tuesday. Maybe a strong thunderstorm or two. Here we go. The next round starting to take shape late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. A vigorous low pressure system. Watch what happens to this low. It really intensifies. More severe weather down in the deep south at the midweek point. Will be nice here on Wednesday. This is now Wednesday evening. A very impressive low pressure area. This really turns into a monster storm, this late week event. Severe weather down in the southeastern U.S. at this time. And here we are Thursday morning now. Notice some snow indicated here by the blues taking shape. A large area of a tight pressure gradient. This will be a major storm in the Thursday-Friday time frame for the eastern U.S. with lots of wind, lots of rain, and lots of snow in the higher elevations of the Appalachians by Friday. Again, could be some severe thunderstorm activity associated with this late week event on Thursday into Thursday night. Let's keep pushing forward here. Low pressure moving right over south central Pennsylvania later Thursday, and very vigorous low. And then it kind of gets captured by that upper level feature we saw a moment ago that tends to become kind of cut off, circular, and sits and spins there. This extends this event in a very strong storm system. Lots of snow showing up on the back side here. This is now Friday morning right here. Snow throughout the Ohio Valley, screaming winds out of the north, northeast, in parts of the Ohio Valley. A few lingering rain showers in the I-95 corridor, but much cooler and windy on Friday. Let's keep moving forward here. This is Friday afternoon, and again, there can be some accumulating snow on the backside of this low pressure area and upper level low come late Friday night. Some accumulating snow from western New York across western Pennsylvania, places like Pittsburgh, down across Wheeling, West Virginia, into the Smokies. And finally, this pulls out of here by the weekend. Still brisk and quite cool on Saturday, but then will tend to warm up by the time Sunday rolls around. Sunday looks like the better day of the weekend. Brisk and cool with lingering strong wind gusts on Saturday morning, but much calmer and nicer and warmer on Sunday. So 2 events of rain here in the Mid-Atlantic region this week, tonight and tomorrow, Thursday night into Friday, both of which can include some thunderstorms, perhaps some strong thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow, and then severe thunderstorms in the Mid-Atlantic region on Thursday, and severe weather later today across the southeastern U.S. and again by the middle part of the week. So a lot of activity, very active weather patterns. Stay tuned to VencoreWeather.com for updates later today and later this week. That's it for now. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.